If you're like me and have an older car but you absolutely love it, you just wish it was a bit more modern inside, then you need to see this video. I love my car and it's the longest I've ever kept the car, and I plan to keep it for even longer as long as it keeps running. But it's so old that it doesn't have a touchscreen inside, and while it has Bluetooth, there's no Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, and the maps are very out of date. If you're like this and you want to update your interior without having to buy a new car, then you need to see this. This is one of the best CarPlay screens I've ever seen, and it's the only one that offers 60 FPS CarPlay, which means it's super fast and responsive. But what is it? Well, let's open it up and find out. So inside the box, the first thing that I see here is it's a little sticky pad, and that's for a metal bracket there for mounting the screen on, and this is a recommended way, but there is also a suction cup mount, which is good if you're putting it on glass like the windscreen. The only thing I'll say is the screen's a little bit heavy, so you definitely need it supported by something else, which is why this one is recommended. But this could be good if you've already got a screen in your car and it's just not as advanced as you'd like. You can stick this to the screen already there. This is just some power cables. There's a Bluetooth adapter as well if your car doesn't have Bluetooth already. And if you don't have one in your car, it actually can come with a reversing camera that you can connect to the screen, which will then obviously give you a rear view when you're reversing. So if you don't have a reversing camera, you can also get that with this screen. That's amazing. However, the star of the show is this big screen. Now, already looking at the box, it reminds me of an Apple product. This is the way the iPhone comes. So yeah, very sleek, looks very premium. So let's open this up now. Still very Apple with this slow opening. It always annoyed me, to be honest. There we go. So this is the CarpodGO T3 Pro. Looking at it, it's actually thinner than I was expecting, but it feels quite sturdy. Just going to peel this cover off. As you can see here, this is an 8.9-inch touchscreen display with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, both wirelessly. It has a fully laminated screen, which is just seamlessly integrated into the cover here. And like I say, it's thin and it's a lot lighter than I was expecting, so maybe that suction cup would be fine. But when you're driving around, things bounce about, so just be careful with it. However, I love this all black sort of look there with the border. That's very classy and it'll go perfectly in my interior. I'm actually quite excited about this now, so let's go and see how it works. I'm inside my car now. You can see the screen here is the one that comes with the car. It's not a touchscreen, it's got a really annoying and hard to use dial. And because of the age of the car, the sat nav isn't that great and it's out of date as well. I have Bluetooth, which is fine, but I don't have Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, which I would prefer. And that's where this new screen comes in. It's not officially installed it yet, but I just wanted to show you how it works. So I'm just going to connect here to, there you go, my cigarette lighter, and already that powered up really quickly there. Now let me just take this off, because it's actually a really clear, crisp display here. So straight away it's taking me into the Bluetooth menu, so let me just go to my phone. And if I go to my phone here, there is a massive list of Bluetooth devices because of all the cars that I test, so bear with me. But if I go down the bottom, here you go, that matches that number there. So we'll pair this. There you go, it's already showing. Android Auto connecting, please hold. And that's it. That's me got Android Auto on my car. That was really, really quick to connect, and it just done it seamlessly. You can see here I've obviously got my Spotify at the side there and Bluetooth here. If I tap on there, it can show me more of Spotify. And look at how quick that is as well. Get everything there, WhatsApp, messages. Just look at how sleek it looks compared to the old one. It's already upgraded the look of my car inside. So once it's plugged in, it just plugs into the back of the screen there. The wire comes down and I will just fit that in behind the centre console there. And then it just plugs into my 12-volt socket down there. And it has its own power button, plus I can charge other devices with USB as well. My favourite thing about this is because I already had Bluetooth in my car, any music I play just plays through the car sound system rather than from the screen, so it doesn't affect the quality of my audio. And even better, if I do get any phone calls, it will use the microphone that's already built into the car, so again, there's no loss of quality there. To be totally honest with you, I had no intentions of actually keeping this in my car just because of the visibility. My car is really low and the windshield goes at quite an angle, so that takes up a lot of my field of vision. But I'm really going to try and find a way to fit it in because that screen is so quick, it's a lot faster than I expected it to be, and it's just so much more convenient, especially having maps because I do a lot of traveling. So I'm definitely going to find a way to make it fit because I really do want it now. And generally, I'm very impressed by it. It's so much better than I thought it was going to be honest. It's really crisp and clear. It's obviously the only one you can get that's that fast because it's 60 FPS CarPlay. I honestly would recommend that. But for now, I'm going to go because I really want to get this sitting in here properly so I can use it. So I'll see you soon.